there's like a different version of Pickup Artist.
Alright, let's see if I can find the Millinote. I don't think we've played since I got my new computer.
Although I'm gonna have to leave to pee at some point. I've had like 7 of these today, and I have not peed once. I think I'm very dehydrated. Also, Mo, you're muted.
I said leave to pee now, and then I was like, Tessa, go pee. Go.
I don't have to go. I don't know where it's going.
It will hit you all at once.
Oh yeah, the minute Michael's like, and we're live, I'll be like, I'm out of here.
That always happens to me when I do races. Like the second we hit off, it's like, oh, my bladder's full. And so I end up running 13 miles without stopping to pee, and it's bad.
That seems like
Crap.
Don't some
Yep.
marathoners like actually pee on themselves as they're running?
Some marathoners poop on themselves. Like that's
Ugh.
very common.
I'm out.
yeah.
Hi,
I-
Kirby.
I-
Welcome, Kirby.
I have run a half marathon with food poisoning I didn't know I had at the time. So
Did you poop on yourself?
I did not poop myself. I threw up when I got home. But I actually managed to like finish the race feeling terrible. No. It was a bad day. Except I felt bad the whole day, and then like I get home and like I nearly pass out in the shower, and then I'm sick, and yeah.
I love going to watch my sister run because a lot of times they don't ask you if you're running and they'll just let you take a free donut. And then you don't have to like go. I'm not one of those people who like runs around the track trying to like see you in different areas. I'm like, all right, I'm here at the starting line, and I will also be here, which is also the finish line. See you when you're done.
I have a philosophy in life which is I can walk, so why would I run?
100% agree with that philosophy, Steve.
Oh God.
If I can walk, why am I
I could
gonna
never
run?
imagine a reason to run unless my life were literally.
It's literally the only sport I am good at. I have zero hand-eye coordination, and I suck at everything. But it's the one thing I'm good at.
I have a
That
question.
reminds me. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go, Mo.
I was gonna say that Rick on TikTok, I forgot his name, like Rick Strongback, I think. He's like a D&D but like strongman sort of guy.
Mm-hmm.
He actually just developed like a whole like D&D like sort of like test your skills, like test your
Oh,
IRL
yeah.
stuff. And he did Constitution as like running. I was like, no. If Constitution was health, I'd be so good. But now it's running. I'm gonna be the worst.
I don't know that dude, but I did send one of his videos to my friend Chris for my birthday party that I don't know when we're doing because no one will tell me when they're available. We're doing a D&D game, and I wanted everyone to play as like parents, and so she made this like really buff hockey mom with an 18 strength.
Put
And in
back
his one where he
second.
was like, mine is like 16, I think, because he was testing his like jumping stat and like everything else. So I sent it to her, and I was like, okay, so your hockey mom is stronger than this dude.
If
you don't like Will and Oates, then fuck you.
Hall and
Hall and
Oates.
I believe it's Will and Oates.
You know what's funny, Michael? I just saw a car.
I guarantee you it's not.
I just saw a car like 20 minutes ago when I was driving to pick up coffee that had a sticker that said, "If you don't like ZZ Top, then fuck you." Very interesting.
I just listened to,
Yeah,
I
well,
just listened to a
100%.
podcast that was comparing. They basically put two songs together, and they were doing "Man Eater" by Hall and Oates and "Easy Lover" by Phil Collins and Philip. Yeah, I can't remember his last name from
Bill Glass.
Earth, Wind and Fire. And that was a really funny episode because the way they were just tearing apart Hall and Oates was hilarious. Apparently, Hall and Oates hate each other, and they're not officially Hall and Oates.
They're Oates and Hall.
No, it's Daryl Hall and John Oates. They've never been Hall and Oates officially. They're always Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Well, they should reconsider.
accidentally masturbating?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I gotta look this up now.
I love Garfunkel and
Oh,
Oates.
good. Mhm. Memories.
Tell me more.
Sorry.
Let's make go kart racing.
Hello, welcome. I am Michael, pronouns are he, him. I will be emceeing this evening. Do you all want to go through and tell all these wonderful people where you can be found?
Yeah, hey, I'm Mo. They use pronouns. You can find me all over the internet at Serena Bezos, and I play Obsidian or Isidore Reyes, the Beacon.
Hello, I'm Kirby. I use they them pronouns, and I am playing Ivy, the transformed they she pronouns.
I am Sarah, she, her pronouns, and I am playing Zaylin, the newborn, formerly the newborn, now the Nova, they, them pronouns.
Hey, I'm Nessa. Loch Nessa, LOCHNEASSA, everywhere basically. And I will be playing Marrow, she, her as well. Very out of it today. Who is the Janice?
Hi, I'm Steve. I played Johnny Styles Wildfire. He, him for both of us. I'm the Dragon X, basically everywhere that I have stuff.
All right, let's also go down and give us your labels and your conditions.
So since we're skipping time, the conditions stay, right? Or
Yeah.
do we get rid of some?
I'll get rid of one.
Yes.
You get rid of one?
Yep.
Cool. All
That's
right.
my only one. I'm free.
Kirby, no, I know you're about to tell Michael your weaknesses, but don't incentivize him.
Sorry.
Whoops. I think I'm gonna get rid of. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of these real quick, and then I'll say. I'm gonna go. Okay. So my ones I have right now are angry, guilty, and hopeless. And did you want my drives?
Give me, everyone, give me your labels, then your
Oh,
conditions.
labels. Okay.
Let's make sure.
And my labels are Danger +2, Freak -2, Savior 0, Superior +3, and Mundane +1.
Okay. All right, and then your drives.
My drives are lead the team successfully into battle, save a teammate's life, and tell someone your true feelings about them.
All right. And it can't be I hate you to some random person. You suck.
Fuck you, dick.
Just everyone say Chuck Carlson's an idiot.
Yeah, or set poop on fire on his doorstep. Ivy has danger +1, freak +1, savior 0, superior -1, mundane +2. Wowzers. No conditions.
What were your first ones again? Sorry,
sorry, danger +1, freak +1.
Okay.
No conditions as of now, and my doom track is frightening loved ones but facing danger alone, and I now have infinite powers, one-time use of any move in the book.
Wow.
What?
He got his moment of truth. Or they got the moment of truth.
I know. What?
And
Infinite powers.
Mine are danger +2, freak +2, savior -1, superior 0, mundane 0, and I have guilty marked.
My turn. Oh. I'm gonna. Okay, so I have only one condition, hopeless. Danger -1, freak 0, savior +1, superior +1, mundane +3. How did that happen? Just as a, yeah, it is. But also before it was so low before. But also this is a good reminder to all of you: no one move my mundane up. Not that any of you would ever do that. And no, I don't want any more conditions. And I have drives now, in case we all forgot, and my drives are punch someone you probably shouldn't, take down a threat all on your own, get drunk or high with a teammate, and make out with a teammate.
Nice.
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 My turn. I am guilty. And my thingies are danger -2, freak +2, savior +1, superior +1, mundane +3. Don't know how my character is mundane, but whatever.
You got talked up. You not all that. Anyway, let us go over. So we've had like two kind of last sessions. We had the one that was Wilderness of Mirrors last week, which we'll go over as well, and then let's start off with what has happened last time with your with the Elementals, with your Masks team.
So I think Miro revealed to all of us who she was, if I remember correctly.
Kind of crushed Johnny mentally. He like had a breakdown over it because like, how did I not see this? Am I that dumb?
Oh, but
Zaylin also met Johnny's parents.
Oh, we all did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Issa met them too, and they basically told her you ain't shit, and
Zaylin asserted dominance over Johnny's parents, and Johnny's parents asserted dominance over Issa. And also, I think are aware of Issa's secret identity, but I think they are that one scene from Justice League Unlimited where Lex Luthor is like, at least I can know who the Flash is, and pulls off the mask and is like, I have no idea who this is. So they're aware that some girl out there is Obsidian.
I did it. And then I think Ivy went to try to comfort Issa, and she broke down a lot more and ran away, or went for a drive, ran into what was his name? Mirror Face? No, it was Face, someone who used to face Mirror Face.
Oh yeah, that guy, the super tall guy. Vortex.
Yes. Vortex?
Vortex.
Was it Vortex?
Yes.
Vortex.
Vortex.
Yeah. And
Having a
apparently-
senior
Mirror
mask.
and he's
Vertex-
older and has like moments of like memory loss and dementia, and he's at a house now for supers.
Aw. He wanted to fight his
His arch enemy, but who's passed away.
That he was in
Arch
love
The
enemy.
Cunningham
with.
home.
Art-
Yeah.
love of his life. Same one or the other.
Rivals to lovers. Y'all did something. I think it wasn't at the beginning of the episode, wasn't Chuck Carlson there again at Rosalind's?
Oh yeah, Ivy also destroyed Chuck Carlson's car, or
Twice.
his limo, which
I did do that.
Yeah, at the end of 3 episodes ago, destroyed the car. At the beginning of last episode, destroyed the limo, and I was kind of sassy about that. Yeah, but then we got over it, I think.
Maybe.
I don't know. I wasn't that sassy.
And I think, was that everything? Oh God, it was so long ago. And then y'all played last week, which I'm not gonna explain, even though I did watch it. So y'all recap.
I wasn't there, so I don't know either.
None of us know about that, so technically,
But we'll
like
go over it 'cause
Rosalind doesn't
it,
know.
it will become important.
Oh, okay. So we were a strike team working for Jason Blake. We were all really good at murder, and we were there to be stealthy, which in hindsight,
Weren't great at.
weren't
Nailed
great at.
it. Absolutely nailed it.
Yeah. Underneath the USB building that we all know and love is,
Comcast Center, yeah.
there is secret tunnels in the subway system, the decommissioned subway system. We broke in via there. We got in, and our whole thing was to like install some kind of like backup, some kind of like hack into the government's thing that they had there. They had like a, servers or whatnot. One of our team did betray us, Jordan. Yeah, should have killed him sooner.
Oh, well, that makes sense. The guest
Yeah.
would be the.
I would have betrayed us just fine. It could have been, I would have, Michael, I'm just saying that you could give me special projects.
I will betray these motherfuckers.
I don't think Baby Hands would have done much betraying, if we're being honest. Doesn't really have the capacity for it.
Baby Hands had a lot going on in their personal life, so could not betray us.
So did Tristan, to be fair.
Yeah, Tristan had a lot going on. Kirby played a character called Baby Hands,
Baby Hands Vanderbilt the third.
and I played a character called Tristan.
Oh, it
No
was-
last name.
Yes, no last name. But got in there and
That was me
somehow,
69.
yeah, somehow we accidentally, either someone else created a portal or we accidentally created a portal that led straight to, I was about to say Stark Industries. That's wrong. Jason Blake to Blake Industries. And during that time period, two very special, handsome,
Boys.
married adult men jumped through the portal to the government side, escaping Blake Industries, but maybe falling into the hands of the government.
When they came through, they didn't jump through.
The Intrepids.
They were locked into these like, chairs essentially.
Okay. Well, also we never really saw, because then we also were jumping through the portal because we were about to be gunned down. So as far as the government's concerned, maybe the Intrepids. Oh no, they're all chained up and stuff. So
If there is someone watching who's not a player, if you want to give me a number between 1 and 108 that is not 69, because that got used previously.
no.
Oh,
420. Damn it.
42 is the number to life and everything.
42.
There's also one away from 420.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, it's more like not to the 10th power or anything or something like that.
All right. So now where we are skipping forward to, the portal has not widened. The events of last week's Wilderness of Mirrors game have not actually happened quite yet. As you can guess.
How long into the future is this, though?
We'll go about 3 weeks.
Okay.
So, in that 3 weeks, we just want to go through first. Just let us know what has been happening with you. Like people have returned to school, other things have been going on. Tell me what has happened for you in the last 3 weeks.
Do I want to go team order or?
Sure.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll go first then. Damn it.
Yes, you go first.
Isa's gone back to school. Is Rosalina still with her, or did she go back to Mexico?
No, she's still with you.
Why is she still here? Go home. That's fine.
Leave me be.
I
the
miss my
studio.
space. It's a studio apartment. There's so much room. Yeah. So, despite Rosalina bitching at her about going to school, she has gone to school because Rosalina's like, "Why are you going to school? You don't need that anymore." She'll do her. She's gotten back into the routine of going to the gym, school, gym, school, and then started after school going to the Cunningham house to like spend an hour or two with the folks there, like sort of volunteering.
I like that process. I imagine they were like, "How did you find out about this place?" And you're like, "Don't worry about how I found out about it. I'm here to volunteer."
Internet.
Yeah, the internet.
Cutting home for the retired.
And then probably it's back home in the evenings. Maybe some nights we'll like do vigilante work, but like if it's a serious like fight the night before, she'll probably like take a day or two off to like recover. Yeah.
All right. Ivy.
I think Ivy is probably laying low at Rosalind's house with her parents, but is sort of kind of like casually returning to online schooling and the homeschooling thing that they were doing earlier. But pretty much keeping an ultra low profile, as they are well aware that a certain radio and television personality is probably going to find them and sue their ass off.
All right. Zaylen.
Zaylen, I don't think they're returning to school. I think they don't. I don't think they don't want the normalcy. I don't think they think of it as normalcy. And they do, and they're very cognizant of how they've changed. So I think they're just spending their days practicing their new powers and like testing themselves and their limits and everything like that. But they have not returned to the Pashurian church since that change, and they're trying to summon the nerve to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we got to go back to normal. It's still not clear if I haven't been fired from the Sugar Shack yet. Then obviously we're still working at the Sugar Shack. But school.
Oh, make your roll for your character, because you make a roll to see basically has shit stayed okay or has your personal life fallen apart.
Yeah, because the last time I did the roll, I got like an okay but not great roll, and you were like, "What are you falling behind on?" And I was like, "Obviously, Sugar Shack."
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if it's like 2 weeks in a row, then Sugar Shack is like, "Get out of here." Oh, not good. Why is it always Mo? These are the dice you gave me.
Look, are you charging them underneath the full moon? Because I don't know what else to tell you.
All right, that's a 5.
All right, what's that mean for your character?
Hold on 1 second. Do. Okay, 5 is a miss, right? Yeah, it's got to be. So I haven't been giving any. I have to rethink what I was doing now because I haven't been giving anything the attention it deserves.
Mm-hmm.
And you are allowed to pick 2 of my obligations, which, as I remind you, are school, my schoolwork, my Sugar Shack, and Marrow, despite everything, is popular. Granted, in that like kind of faceless way, but is like well regarded. So 2 of those are about to bite me in the ass. So I guess why don't you tell me which 2, and then I'll tell you what I'm up to.
Also, let's say you put more effort into Sugar Shack because stuff there was really kind of going back and forth. Schooling and other things after the stuff that's happened the last few weeks has taken a decided backseat.
Ooh, Aunt Caroline's not going to be happy about that. She's like, you can be a superhero, but you're investing your time in your job at the Sugar Shack and not your studies. What the hell? Well, okay, so I've been going to work. I've been picking up weird shifts. Sometimes I'll work a shift during the day. But I've been trying to go to school as much as possible, but not really. And the other thing I've been doing with as little spare time as I have is trying to do like public outreach stuff, but as Marrow. Like stuff that would be regarded well in like the public eye.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah, now we got me. Crap. I think Johnny, whenever the school says he can come back, he comes back. If not, he's just not going to school. That's really up to you, Michael.
You've been told you can come back.
Okay. And he's doing the school thing every day. And then he's trying to do a lot of just very minor yet public appearances because his social media presence was kind of getting a bad rep. So he's trying to, over the 3 weeks, to get the audience back on his side because they've been helpful in the past. And yeah.
You can team up with me.
He's basically just trying to make sure everything is done perfectly by the books, no screw ups, really going to some very minor things as opposed to trying to deal with big things at the moment. Just really getting his image back.
Have the 2 of you been kind of teaming up on that for the PR stuff?
Yeah, I'd say Marrow and I have done that.
Okay.
Oh, who else is like hanging out or are we in communication at all with each other or like?
I'd say we probably still talk and meet up at least every other day as a team. But you're the leader, so you tell us.
I'm asking as a group what we're doing.
Rosalind's been sticking to you a lot during the school day as well, which is probably why her popularity has been suffering. She's like, anyway, bye guys, I'm gonna go hang out with the new kid.
At this point, she's not that new. But
I'm gonna go hang out with the kid no one knows who moved here a while ago. No reason.
I think Issa's gotten to know some people, but that's fair. That's understandable. That's valid. I mean, she would hang out with people ask, but like anytime we were like, oh, let's hang out after school, she's like, oh, I'm actually gonna go do this thing. And she hasn't told him. I think she told him about the Cunningham Hills, but I don't think she's told him that she's started volunteering there.
Yeah. Plus, there's a group that's very clicky. They've all been here since like kindergarten.
Oh, at school?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
part of it. I've also been here since kindergarten. That's the only reason I'm popular, basically, is because
Me
we've
too.
all conventionally attractive and been here since day one.
Sounds like Riverdale.
Kind of is.
What's the name of our school again?
It's Rose something.
Rosewood?
Something Academy.
Rosewood
Yeah.
Academy.
I thought it was Rosewell Academy.
Yeah, that was it.
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
I didn't write it down.
It's Rose something.
It's gonna burn to the ground soon anyway.
More than likely.
Knock on wood.
Burn all of it. Okay, so it is.
Yeah.
Just double check.
Also, if this is okay with Nessa, I would want to say that Zaylen's been training at your place because you have the best training area for stuff. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
All
Oh,
right.
I'm
has
sure
Jalen
Ann
been doing? Oh, go ahead.
I'm sure
just had a
Carolyn
question.
would say something or wouldn't say
Yeah.
anything, depending.
Does Jalen keep doing church stuff?
No, I haven't.
No.
I haven't been to the church since my fall.
Oh,
So that I'm trying to. I need to talk to Brigida, and I don't know how to. I don't know how to do it.
oh.
We can tell her you died.
What the hell?
This is
And then I
Zaylen-
come back. You want the Jesus metaphor to be even greater?
Well, I mean, to be fair, is there any proof you're an entirely different physical being? We could probably be like, and this is Zaylen's cousin, Zaylen.
I
They're from
mean,
the hive mind. They all have the same name. It's fine.
When they don't know about the hive mind, be like, this is Zaylen's cousin, Zaylen, family name.
if Zaylen told the church they were from the Rift, would Zaylen become like their messiah? Like, would that be
That's-
a thing?
That's what I'm kind of afraid of. I kind of think it might happen that way.
I kind
I'm
of
not
think it
sure.
might happen some other way.
God,
Or-
God.
I don't. Zaylen doesn't want to be a god because Zaylen is kind of like lost their faith at this point.
All right.
They're going through it.
So how are Johnny and Rosalind at school? Are you two friends hanging out there, or also and Issa? Since we got the three of you there, it seems like Zaylin and Ivy have been either online or kind of ignoring school.
Oh yeah, we probably hang out with Johnny too as well.
Okay. Y'all are. Issa, do you hang out with Johnny and such, or?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Issa thinks they're friends. I don't know if Johnny sees that way, but like,
Yeah, Johnny, he's, I guess the best way to describe Johnny at school is like he's definitely one of the cool kids, but like he'll hang out with anybody. And like, so if Issa and Mero are hanging out with him, he's just like, yeah, awesome, let's have lunch.
Johnny is like the girl in my grade who got to be Clara in the official Nutcracker ballet when we were in middle school,
Mhm.
which is
Wow.
that technically very popular, pretty, knows how to dance, but also gone constantly for rehearsals and not that close to anyone because is constantly working at ballet. And everyone also kind of silently resents her a little bit because like that could have been me. It couldn't have been, but it could have been.
Place ballet with ballroom dance, and you have my childhood.
Oh no.
You were a
Dang.
ballroom dancer?
Yeah,
That's like
I
new,
s-
Really?
new
yeah,
friendship.
I started when I
think,
was
unlocked.
7, and like I only stopped when I was like 20.
That's
That's
a
awesome.
career.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I did a lot of talent shows and a lot of stuff. Like we actually, my dance partner and I were going to go semi-pro. Like we were meeting with a teacher, and then she decided she didn't want to do it. So
Oh, crazy.
Do you hold a lot of like resentment towards her?
Not at all. That was her choice. I mean,
Her choice for your life. Her choice for your life.
it's her choice, man.
See, right now you could have been a ballroom dance. You could have been on So You Want to Dance.
You could have been a semi-professional ballroom dancer right now.
Oh, you want to dance?
No, I think by now I would have been a professional, but yeah. But it kind of sucks because it was really hard to dance after that. Like I didn't dance up until my wife and I's wedding, and we had a routine for our wedding.
Were you
That was like
thinking
the
about your old
first
partner
time I
a little
danced.
bit? Where you're like, my last partner hurt me. Well, shit.
Oh, she didn't hurt me. It's just like I don't know. I was.
Let
I
us
was
write
always-
dramatic anime about your life, Steve.
well,
I
like,
can't even
There's a-
look at the
there is a
dance
bar- there
floor
is a
without
ballroom
breaking
dancing
out in
anime.
tears.
I know.
I was
I've
in the
watched it.
ballroom dance. I was always in theater. Like my life could have
Wow.
been so
one of those,
different.
One of those theater people.
Hey, at the very least, you're not Nessa, which was backstage. Nothing is like someone who isn't good enough for the stage.
No, those people are necessary.
Also, I didn't do
Yeah.
anything because I wasn't good at anything. My only job was to watch the sixth graders who were in ensemble and prevent them from screaming.
That's more important than you think. Anyway, so as y'all are at lunch at one point, and Sandru just kind of like slides up and just goes, Johnny,
What's up, Sandra?
Right.
How's it going?
look, you still want me to look into that Bone Girl thing? Look, considering
No, I
I
figured-
see you two all around together.
What?
I see you two
Nah.
all together all the time.
Yeah, we're good. I'm good.
So you and
Johnny, Sandra and I have been friends. Sandra, Johnny, and I and you have been friends since we were in diapers. It's not strange for us to eat lunch together.
No,
It's
he's
kinda-
talking about Marrow.
yeah. He kind of looks at you for a moment. Remember, he doesn't know you're Marrow.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, he just kind of
I
just
see.
he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Who's talking about you?"
He's talking about Marrow.
Yeah,
Fuck's your name? Rosalind?
yeah.
No.
So you and
Rosalind?
you and Bone Girl a thing?
No, we're just working together a lot
Uh-huh,
more.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else is kind of busy.
Yeah, I see how it is.
Man, think what you want, man. Think what you want.
Why are you jealous? Do you want to be with Johnny?
Oh, I could do so much better than Johnny. Are you kidding me?
Like who?
At this
'Cause, right-
school, Sandrew, it goes Sandrew and then Johnny and then everyone else in
That's
terms
right.
of men.
I mean,
Oh, I would
yeah.
date someone in this school. Are you kidding me?
Who would you? Oh, you wouldn't, or you would?
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
She's in Canada.
My girlfriend goes to another country.
He does have a tendency, and you have met the women he's dated at some of the parties. So he has a tendency to date from the other schools around, in this area. But yeah, he just kind of steps back and goes. Besides, Fire and Bone, that stuff don't work. That's not a good mix.
That's a great ship name though.
Fire
and
and
Bone?
Bone.
Fire
It sounds
and
like
Bone.
it sounds like a YA novel.
It does.
Yeah, it probably is a YA novel.
If it isn't, let's get cracking on that series.
Yeah.
Nah. We're just working together. That's it. Plus, I'm pretty sure Marrow doesn't swing that way.
He immediately
Yep.
just goes, "Oh,
Johnny gets an alert on his Twitter.
I think as soon as he looks down to his phone, I think like he used to just glares at like Johnny, be like,
In Hollywood's underground of demigods, druids, and ancient bonds, one girl has a dangerous future. Sage is 18,
yes.
down on her luck, and struggling to survive on the streets of Los Angeles.
Mm.
Everything changes one night when she's invited to a party, one that turns out to be a trap. Fire and Bone by Rachel A. Marks.
Are
Oh,
you
is
serious?
Sorry, I was like, I have to Google this because this is a YA novel.
Fire and Bone."
"Can you stop?"
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. At which point he just said it goes, all right. He goes, all right. So yeah, I'll stop looking into that thing for you. All right, I'll catch you later.
Catch you later, man. Hey, don't go too wild this weekend.
Never do.
I've been to your parties. That's a lie.
He sort of smiles. Zaylin, you said you said you were sometimes using Rosalind's workout
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
You and Ivy are both kind of there. Because I think Ivy, you've been hanging out there, not at your home.
Yeah.
The doorbell rings. Right now, the two of you are the only ones who are there.
Should we answer it?
Do they have a camera on the ringer, or is it just
Mhm.
like a traditional doorbell? Okay, camera.
The person outside looks like official. He's got like the suit is not great. The suit kind of looks like cheap used car salesman suit.
Lawyer.
He's got like a briefcase with him, and is just sort of like waiting outside and just kind of checks his watch. Tung, tung.
I'm gonna talk through the speaker of the doorbell and say,
Who is it?
Hi, we have reason to believe that in Ivy, what's your last name?
Hendrix.
Ivy Hendricks might be here.
No, this definitely not. That's not the case.
Shit.
As
Fucking shit. Why did I say it
as
like
trustworthy as that sounds, we've had some people kind of paying attention, and Ivy has been seen in this area. In particular, Ivy has been seen in this house. I have here to serve a summons on her or on them.
I'll check the attic and I'll be back. Why don't you have a seat on the bench out there?
Yeah, he's gonna take a moment and just sort of sits on the bench, opens up the briefcase, you pull out some stuff.
God.
Ivy turns to Zaylin and says, what the fuck do we do?
I could answer the door.
And try and talk like that.
I can try.
I like how if this was a supervillain, we would have our shit together, but the minute it's just a lawyer, we're like,
I'm not even a lawyer. I'm a process server.
I know.
Lawyers are infinitely worse than super.
Yeah. I mean,
Anything
he has
else,
to.
I'll-
He has to see me to serve me. He has to have me confirm that I am me in order to serve me.
text your parents.
Yeah, I'm gonna text my parents and have Zaylin, I guess, answer the door.
Yeah. I'm trying to Zaylin, who else was involved with the destructions of the car of our Chuck Carlson?
It was
They
just
didn't see me.
me, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
also Zaylin is now 6 feet tall and orange.
Yeah, true.
I look like a big Muppet, like Animal from the Muppets.
But are you still? You look like you, just different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not telling Tangy that you look like a Muppet.
Yeah. So Purple just sort of stands and goes, "Oh, you would be Zaylin."
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to throw a little South Philly
He just
into it.
he just
Sarah.
kind of gives you a bit of a look and goes, "I have papers for Ivy. These do not reach Ivy soon. We're going to have to see about possibly putting a lien on her parents' home, or on their parents' home."
Ivy isn't here right now.
Do you have a sore throat or something? Because I've seen you talk on TV and stuff, and it's not like.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm a lot different than I was.
My condolences. So, what you'll need to do is let Ivy know if Ivy is trying to duck the serving of the papers. We will be forced to go to the police and possibly press charges. takes out a card, hands it over, and goes, being you're on the same team as Ivy, can you give these to them? Or give this card to them.
Why should I?
Because if not, if Ivy has been ducking what do they call the people who come and give you the? It just happened to
Process
Olivia-
servers.
Yeah, process servers. It just happened to Olivia Wilde during a speech.
Yes.
Um,
The timing.
yeah. If trying to duck process server, that can become something that can become obstruction of justice. Michael's not a
Ivy's
lawyer
gonna
and does
step
not know
out.
if this is correct.
Ivy's
There'll-
gonna
there'll be
step
some-
out.
He's a lawyer's work in Philly now.
Ivy. And kind of just like hands over some papers to you. You have been lawfully served.
What are you doing?
I don't want anybody to get in trouble other than me. Just give me the paper. Plus, I just wanted to see you talk like that. That's just me speaking, Sarah. I just really wanted you to talk.
Yeah, and hands over the
Can't
papers.
do it.
And it was fucking awesome. I loved it. I take the papers and I look at them, and I just kind of like give the guy a side eye as he walks away. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, it is essentially it is a summons to court for damage to Chuck Carlson's car.
Oh, that means there's another lawsuit coming for the limo.
Oh yeah, car and the limo.
The limo's probably
Oh,
News
yeah.
Corp's property.
News
So-
Corp is going to sue us then.
How much is it for?
Well, Chuck Carlson likes all those things expensive. And we'll say it's just a joint thing with the other one. You're looking at about, we'll say, $80,000.
Yes, I have that much in my piggy bank. Great. I'm gonna text my parents immediately. Because at this point I'm like, this isn't superhero stuff. This is I'm gonna make my parents be homeless stuff.
Okay.
I mean, we could probably make that up by selling the house.
Or stealing or robbing a bank, but you know.
Yeah, your parents write back like, yeah, what's up?
I text back, got served some papers from Chuck Carlson. He's suing me.
You see like the dots happen for a while, and then it just goes.
Can you sue a minor?
You can now.
Yeah, then it just goes. We'll talk to our lawyer. We'll talk to you soon.
Once you become a superhero, you become a legal adult.
Like
Except for when it comes to
emancipation.
buying cigarettes, of course,
And drinking.
and drinking. Government.
Mo, I just want to say that you missed Sarah doing my fantastic voice.
I'll clip it. Don't
Damn
worry.
it.
It was terrible. It
It
was
was amazing.
awful.
The doggo wants what the doggo needs.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, they write back. They'll talk to their lawyer, and I will say, "I'm really sorry."
Yes, well, see what we can do. He's an asshole.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna text Rosalind right after that, and I'm gonna say, "Your stupid fucking asshole brother just served me papers."
I text back. I'm assuming you sent like a picture of them, and I text back
Oh, yeah,
80.
yeah.
I was like 80,000. He's really going easy on you.
I don't send an LOL back.
But he is though. You know. He
Yeah.
once-
Oh no, I'm sure.
He once sued a barista for emotional damages after they got his order wrong.
Damage.
All right, this evening is a team meeting. Do we want to skip to that, or is anybody have anything they want to do in the meantime?
I think we're good.
Team time.
All right, where's the team convening?
Well, we don't have the hex anymore.
Should we convene at Rosalind's house?
But we don't have the hex anymore.
I mean, didn't it get blown up? Or is it still under construction? Hey, stop it! Excuse
No.
you.
There's,
Technically have the hex.
yeah, there's
but
damage done. You are likely being kicked out of it because of the fact that there's been grenades and there's been supervillains and there's been other stuff.
What I know they thought we were just some like kiddie club, but what the hell did they think renting to a superhero team?
I'm pretty
you know?
sure they rented to Tomas.
Yeah, they run into a responsible superhero agent.
Tommaso has Tommaso quit yet?
Don't
I don't-
say that. I need him.
Nope, Tommaso. Yeah, Tommaso's been kind of guiding you through the PR stuff.
All right.
Weird.
If we ever start making money as a team, we got to give him like a bonus or something.
Believe me, as much as my parents are paying him, we don't go worry about it.
I legitimately still this seems like so much paperwork that I do not want to do. Anyway, but yeah, no, we're probably getting kicked out of there. So we can go to my place or we can go to the docks, old school style.
Or Johnny's giant apartment.
Or Johnny's giant apartment. Are your parents still there? Or I
What
know
if
they
we-
left, but
No,
What if we
They-
went
they
to the
never stayed there.
docks? Well, no, never mind.
We can go to the Intrepids.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, were you okay?
Yeah.
warehouse?
I was gonna say you can do Issa's, but like I don't know, 6 people at her studio.
We're not-
Plus,
we're not-
plus Rosalina.
No, that's a 6.
Oh yeah, true. Never mind. I'm bad at math.
All right, Intrepid's warehouse.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you are in the, like I said, the partial ruins of the Intrepid's place that they were at before being betrayed. And
Yes.
yeah, and the team convenes. Oh,
So whatever happened to La Espada? Because she was staying at Rosalind's. So
she has for a number, like she's basically been elsewhere. Like she's been trying to. She said she has some things to take care of, and to a degree is also still trying to find and track down some ways to hopefully rescue the Intrepids.
she comes back when she needs food.
Okay,
Johnny has
so
just avoided her.
yeah,
It's like
How-
having a very absent sister.
our cat that comes by for food.
Yes, like a sister who's a cat.
So yeah, I think Isidore, just because they're meeting, so Issa's now in gear. Obsidian's like, so how's everybody's week been?
Well, I'm getting sued by Chuck Carlson.
Wait, what the fuckle's doing that?
Yeah,
Can
because
we
he
stop
knows
him?
he knows we have loads of money.
It's not about the money, Ivy. It's about making you crawl on your belly.
I mean, you did smash 2 of his cars,
Yeah.
regrettably.
He sued Aunt Carolyn for custody of us after Mom died.
He did?
Yeah, he'll sue anything with a pulse.
What a miserable piece of shit.
Yeah, I know,
Why
right?
did, why did he want custody of you? He doesn't seem like a very affectionate family member.
Kind of just a post-mortem revenge on Mom.
He's such a
I have,
dick.
so many, I have so many questions about your family.
Mm. And I have so many answers that are very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Mm.
like the clown.
I cannot stress again that that was a figment.
Still gonna bring it up all the
All right,
time.
now I'm gonna have to find a clown to have rendezvous with to make this true.
I mean, if anything, I know people if we want to just I'm not gonna say I approve of my family's work at all. We can clean up a problem.
Ivy puts a clown nose back in her pocket and then
And then contemplates putting a hit out.
and then contemplates putting a hit out.
Or if we want to go a little less messy and more terrible on his front, Ivy, you know how to like do internet stuff. Do you think maybe you can find some old dirt without being seen?
And without hacking his personal things or
I mean, I
anything
could
that's going to
probably-
trigger.
It's easy to find dirt on somebody like that. It's just proving it
But-
without them using a cascading pile of lawyers.
But what proof does he have that you actually smashed it outside of his word against yours?
And video.
Yeah, it was like right outside of the News Corp.
Oh
building.
yeah, shit.
I like how we're changing the name of everything. But it is News Corp that owns the networks and everything.
Yeah, because News Corp sounds fake. If you were to come up with a fake title for Fox News in like, Captain Rogers America, you'd be like, and News Corp hates this brave Captain of America.
What do y'all have for like early warning systems for like supervillain stuff?
I mean, Issa's got a police tracker always going in the back of her headpiece.
Yeah. As this is going, you actually hear like the thing comes through. It's like, we seem to have a armed presence near the docks. Get some units to the docks. There's armed presence, possibly Russian mafia.
I think you see Issa or Obsidian just like the goggles are on her forehead, so like y'all can see her face, and she's just like pausing, like turning an ear, just like. Apparently, there's the Russian mobs in town at the docks.
We're at the docks.
Let's go take a visit.
Sure, why not?
Maybe it'll be good press.
Who's leader?
I thought I was doing the leading.
Yes,
thing.
I know. Okay, I
Obsidian
forgot.
is the
Sorry.
leader.
Then
Okay.
yes, Obsidian, leader.
I will get an air view and see if I see anything and direct you guys where to go.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna keep listening for like directional points if they say like which dock numbers or whatever.
Doc 69.
All right. So,
Nice.
so first of all,
Dog's back on the face.
so you got the team of two. Do you have influence over everyone?
I don't think so. Oh, wrong thing. Where am I?
No, you do not.
Yeah, because I think
All right.
Salen took one. Yeah.
Everyone's gonna have the same purpose here, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
There's anybody who mistrusts Issa?
Not currently.
Right.
Not
right.
ever.
You're not off balance or ill prepared here. So you have 3 team. So Johnny, you're heading up to scout.
Also,
yeah.
I have captain.
What's that do?
So when you enter battle as a team, add an extra team to the pool and carry +1 forward if you are the leader.
All right. You have a +1 forward you to use. Go ahead and roll plus superior to assess the situation.
Okay, hold on. Oh, first dice roll in like ages. It's gonna be great. Oh, that's double 6s.
All right. You get to add,
And my savior is a bonus, so yes.
all right. You get to ask 2 from the assess the situation. If you look that over, what I'll say is you fly up there and look down. What you see is there's a number of like black cars that have driven in and kind of pulled up around one of the particular warehouses. You see a bunch of, again, what looks like Russian mobsters getting out of it. One of them goes into the trunk, opens it up, and you actually see some RPGs in there that he kind of pulls out and starts handing to some of the people. The rest of them have like machine guns, like AK-47s.
Handing out games?
Yes,
So
But
they have D&D and Pathfinder.
Ooh.
okay. So I get to ask 2 of these,
All of them.
correct?
Yep.
Okay. Number 1, I guess, would be how can we best end this quickly?
Okay. Best ending it quickly. The guys with the RPGs are not going to be quite as dangerous as the other ones. I mean, unless someone's sort of hard in a position, because if you're in the middle, which is y'all have a tendency to do, because I think, yeah, most of you are sort of up close. So the RPGs are become something they can't necessarily fire. You can definitely see who the leader is, the guy who's kind of getting them around there. Taking him out will probably do a good deal towards getting the rest of them to, sort of chill.
Okay. And then I guess what here is the biggest threat?
It's not the leader itself. There's another guy kind of with the leader who has no weapons, and the way he is carrying himself, you're guessing since he seems to be subservient to the leader, probably like lower level super. But
Okay.
chances are like kind of like Angus or something. He's got some abilities because there's no reason he wouldn't have a weapon out otherwise. And they're converging on one of the warehouses.
All right, guys, we've got a lot of them with RPGs and AK-47s.
Whoa.
The leader, I give a brief description just so everybody can I'm sure he's dressed differently. The leader,
like everyone else, has kind of got kind of like almost like darker clothing, like turtlenecks, things along this line. He's got sort of business casual going.
Okay. The leader is definitely the guy in the business casual, and there is one fucker without any weaponry. I believe he's supered.
All right. Do we want to do like some sort of sneaking in? Do we want to like split up and be like a distraction and a sneak in? What do we want to do, y'all?
They're on the docks near the water, right?
They're
Mhm.
approaching a warehouse. It looks like they're intent to steal something, but I'm not sure. All of them seem to be taking orders from the guy in the suit. I think if we could neutralize him real quick, we might be able to de-escalate this. And we definitely want to get in close because if they can shoot those RPGs, we're gonna have a bad time.
Our comms are waterproof,
Yep.
I would assume, since they're fireproof.
Mhm.
And bone proof.
And alien proof.
And alien proof.
Mhm.
And normie proof. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And they can handle these guns.
Yeah. Ivy's plan is to go into the water and spread out across like the edge of the docks, waiting for the right moment for with y'all's like whatever we decide to do, and then come up over the edge of the docks like a giant wall and just like grab a bunch of them.
I can go through the roofs and start like running across roofs and maybe jump down on them.
Kirby, have you
Teleport
seen-
in if I see them.
You seen what is it? Creep Show 2?
I was actually going to watch Creep Show this weekend, so I have not seen.
There's
it
one
yet,
with
but-
this thing in the water that like almost reminds it like just come up a planet-like thing, except that you're probably not going to murder people.
I
Right.
mean,
Yeah, so
I mean-
he's just running on the roof. We've got Ivy drops down into the water. What about
Swimming.
we got Wildfire kind of up above? What about Zaylen and Marrow?
Is there?
Which do you prefer, Zaylen? I'll take the other.
Okay, one more time. Who's doing what exactly? So Ivy's in the water. So Ivy's in the water. Issa's running along the rooftops. Johnny's doing
Air,
Sky
perimeter.
in the air.
You hear from above, parkour, parkour, parkour.
no, it's more like Assassin's Creed sort of running. So it's like very like quiet, like
Parkour.
Honestly, like Mo, if I was a superhero like Obsidian, I would still say that all the time because of how just fucking cool being.
I think
good at
when she
parkour is.
clears like maybe a 10-foot jump and she makes it, she's like parkour.
Fuck yeah. That should be Obsidian's TikTok. It's just doing like backflip and being like parkour.
So do we see what they're moving at all? Do we know what they're moving?
No,
I don't think they're moving
yeah,
anything. They're breaking in.
Yeah,
They're carrying
getting out of-
weapons.
Yeah, they're
I'm
getting
going
out
in
of
the water
cars
with
and heading
Ivy.
towards one of the
I'm
warehouses.
hoping my bone scuttle works on the
I,
wall underwater.
I think if Issa's coming from one side, I'm gonna do the parkour thing on the other side. So like two sides coming together. Is that all right?
Mhm.
So the same type of thing, just like running along rooftops.
And Marrow?
I'm going in the water with Ivy. I mean, maybe not like next to next, but if there's like, kind of same general area.
All right, as they're kind of heading through, you turn to see one of the guys with the RPGs. It's like, all right, you be ready in case something happens. Everybody else, spread out. I want to have all entrances and exits kept an eye out on here. Turns to his friend and goes, all right, we ready? And he goes, there's a fence in the way. As he goes, he just like, as he hits the fence, like his fist becomes almost like this magma thing that like as it hits the fence itself, it starts to melt from the heat as it opens up that bit. And then as soon as it kind of gets big enough, some of the other ones start to run through.
Superpowered guy has like fire ability. So Zaylin or I are gonna have to take him.
Or
else
if I
the
get a
rest
good
of you-
shot in him.
Good luck.
I mean, you
Luck to me,
can.
too.
Obsidian
Ivy,
Obsidian
stay
does
away from him.
Yeah. Obsidian does have some range stuff.
Yeah.
Just
That's
saying.
I'm in charge of my powers.
My
Yeah,
range is my fist.
range, touch.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
Oh,
don't,
that
you don't
wasn't-
have that.
Yeah, so
That wasn't good.
Well, I was gonna say who's doing what first? Wait before we go.
What were you doing, Sarah?
I
were you
was
doing?
charging my powers,
Oh, so you're doing.
So charging.
You're burning.
Yep.
but I have a miss, like a huge miss.
Oh,
So you get 3
Ah.
conditions and you take 2 burn.
Okay.
what conditions you taking?
Yay. I'm gonna take angry, insecure, and I guess afraid.
All right.
I had 2
think-
burn.
Yeah. So I think Issa's gonna be like, I can distract the big boys if y'all want to swoop in for head honcho.
I will.
What do you
I
think?
will. I will cover the back and make sure that I can grab anybody from behind because I'm not getting near that guy.
Okay.
All right. And I think Issa's gonna like make sure that falling along the rooftops, like with like some guys that are running down underneath with the guns, and is gonna like whoever's like in lead. Is gonna, as soon as like they stop for a second to like look around, she's gonna drop on them.
All right. So are you dropping on the leader or
Not on the leader, but like one of the main RPG guys. That's
the RPG guys are actually they're kind of staying towards the back. Yeah, so they're staying towards the back. The guys with the machine guns are actually taking. They're saying the guys with the machine guns. The guys with
the machine
RPGs
guns, and that's what I'm going with.
Okay, yeah. The guys with the RPGs are
Yeah.
actually kind of walking up to the hole that was made, but they're staying close to it.
Yeah,
And
I'm going
they
for
just got a couple rockets with them.
Ivy. You want to take out the RPGs?
Yes, I will do that.
All right. So Issa's gonna go after some of the machine gun guys then.
All right. The problem right now is the guys with the RPGs are pretty far back. But let's go with Issa first. You guys with machine
Yeah.
guns?
Yeah, as one of them, because she's following at least like one of them along like the rooftops, and as soon as they stop, she's gonna just like drop on them and like try to do like that quick like, yeah, we're going to sleep.
Okay. Do you want to try to get more than one? Because like there's a bunch kind of going, and they're grouped together. They are not trying to like spread apart right now.
Oh yeah, she's gonna do like one of those like, I'm gonna drop like literally stomp on one, and then like as I'm jumping up and like kicking the other one into like the wall or something.
All right, make your directly engage with danger.
Okay. Danger.
High valor
Danger.
Hello, danger. I'm not afraid anymore, so that's nice.
What's up, danger? That's my
What's up,
son's middle
Danger?
name.
Danger?
Danger.
Literally his middle name.
That's very cool.
My other son's middle name, Dumbass. Like we flipped a coin.
Speed of which,
8.
just give me 2 seconds. I have to say goodnight to the kids. 1 second.
Okay. That is an 8.
All right.
So
pick one.
I'm going to create an opportunity for my allies.
All right. Go ahead then. Take a condition.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. Oh God, what am I doing? Let's get this over. Gonna take insecure.
All right. So I think that leaves you just afraid.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, as you come in, just, like describe how you take out those guys and like get everyone.
How many
else-
are there?
We'll say 3 in the group that you're running near.
Perfect. So she's literally jumping on one, like and as soon as like she gets close and like kicks that one guy in the head, she's gonna turn and back kick the other like one like into the wall, and then do a couple punches to the one like over there. And as soon as the guy gets the wall, like sort of like recovers, she's just gonna basically do like one of those Black Widow moves where she like grabs him by like the throat and like runs around and uses the walls of momentum and like throws him.
Yeah, and I'm assuming here like you kind of gotten everyone's attention so that they're not looking for where your people are coming from.
Yeah, she's not being quiet, so like they can like go after her.
You're the one guy the leader goes, "What the fuck is this, John?" Yo, John is the correct.
So we gotta talk to this guy more. I was gonna
Kirby.
I was gonna stab him, but we gotta get this guy talking as much as possible.
I almost made them the
Michael just
Mafia.
said, "What the fuck is this, John?" Because our game takes place in Philly.
In a Russian accent. Tell her it was in a Russian accent.
It was in a Russian accent too.
What
the fuck is this, John?
What the fuck is this, John? Is that the correct?
Although I'll be honest, Michael, that was actually probably used better than most of the people who moved to Philly and start saying it.
Okay.
So. Yeah, like I jawned down the street the other day. Is something someone would say probably.
All right. Yeah, so what the fuck is this, John? And the rest of them sort of turn and like you see the guy with the fire. It's just and you see literally like magma dripping off of his fists. However, that does leave it open. Who is doing what?
I'm gonna jump down the roof, and I want to take on Fire Fist dude.
Okay.
With a reality storm, which is you channel a destructive burst with your powers, spend 1 burn to directly engage a threat using your powers, and rolling freak instead of danger.
All right, roll your freak. Do you have anything that lowers your or that gives you negative to unleashing or to was it directly engage?
Yes, but if I'm rolling with freak, that's +2.
Okay, but
so like my.
Yeah, do you still have the do you have the -2 for your condition?
Directly engage a threat, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So
be straight up roll.
There goes the dice. 1 second. Jesus Christ, these dice today. 7.
7. You get to pick one.
Oh. Let me look at my list of stuff again. It's not the right one. 1 second, I have to go back to the mask game to find the stuff. I want to create an opportunity for my allies.
Okay. So as you do this, he actually does to describe what you do because he will get a hit in.
Okay. So I basically like it's like I create a destructive burst, so it's almost like a solar flare like coming out of my body. It's like like just solar flare coming out of my body, and it would like blow people back in that same way.
Okay.
So like
he actually, as he kind of holds himself, as you kind of come down, there's just this moment where, as it sort of hits, it knocks several other people kind of out of the way. But there's just this moment where, as the solar flare, unfortunately, the solar flare being like you've heard him, and it's like the magma hands almost grow larger, and just strikes you hard. Go ahead and I want you to roll for take a powerful blow. Which is roll plus conditions.
It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I would like to, as this is happening, do one of my moves. I'll save you.
The problem is you all need to give at least 3, because remember, take a powerful blow. You want to fail. So with a 9, you want to take that down to a 6. So unless
do I have verbally
are 3
do I have verbally promote a teammate or to full party action or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition?
Yes.
You give ground. Your opposition take. I'd say I give ground. My opposition gains opportunity because I can't give any more conditions right now.
Okay. So yeah, in that case, as he strikes, he actually manages to, because like unfortunately you did the solar flare, and being him made of fire does not actually affect him all that much. As he just sort of grabs a hold, you sort of feel the burning, not enough to bring down. As he gets you down, And for everyone else at this point, he has got you sort of on the ground, and there's several people who were on part of one of the other groups able to rush that way. Y'all, Zaylin right now is in some danger. Who's doing what?
Is the opportunity that Zaylin gave still available, or did that
Yes.
get neutralized with? Okay. I'm gonna say with the distraction. How does an opportunity work? Like,
It basically just like a bunch of people got knocked on their asses. So it kind of depends on what you want to do. Right now, probably like the opportunity is a number of their people have been knocked on their ass. There is a group, however, who is on the opposite side who's rushed over. So Zaylin's in danger from there. That opportunity is not there right now, but another group has been knocked down, which means that right now they're not particularly helpful.
okay. I think Johnny wants to engage the guy.
Okay.
I think Johnny, because he's in the air, I think he just like wants to fly at him and try to just like tackle him off of Zaylin.
Okay.
You like he does, just torpedo into the people. Like, it's what he does all the time.
All right. So like directly engage a threat.
Yeah. Because of my move I got from the legacy, fight the good fight, I can roll savior instead of danger, but I can't impress, surprise, or frighten my foe. So 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right.
And I
So
have nothing that.
wait, that one, what you want to do is, said from before, you actually get a +1 for this because your +1 acting on the answers. Who's one of the biggest threats was this guy.
Oh, okay.
So that
So I
gives
got
you
a
a
plus.
10.
Oh, then I have a 10.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I can't impress, surprise, or frighten. I want to take something from them, which is control of the situation with Zaylin. Basically, I want them to not be able to like engage Zaylin without engaging me. Is that that work?
Oh yeah.
That
So
one way?
basically, as you said, you're flying in and hitting him.
Yeah.
Okay, and so the other guys around, you could actually probably knock them further away to give Zaylin an opportunity to get up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the advantage back.
How do you knock out Fire Guy? Let me know as you come and like smash into him.
Basically, I think I'm aiming for the. Like, I
Fire with
know that
fire.
there are other buildings around. I think I'm just trying to hit him hard enough that he launches into another building.
Okay, yeah,
Or
as you
like a platform or something big, maybe even a dumpster. I don't
Okay.
care. I want him to crash into it after I land.
thank you for the sub wild card. As you strike, he goes flying backwards and just hits. And as he hits the ground, you see like the flames, like the magma sort of arms, just go like shrink down to normal as he's just slumped there like a sack. That dude is out, and the other people around Zaylin have been kind of busted out a little bit. Zaylin, you are no longer absolutely in danger.
Right.
Marrow or Ivy, what are you doing?
I was gonna just burst out of the water and just grab up all the dudes or as many dudes as I could with the RPGs and throw them
Okay.
into
I'll
the
say,
like ocean,
the RPG
into the river.
people are further away. However, the ones that just got knocked back by wildfire are close enough that you could grab them.
Okay, I'll grab them.
Also, Ivy was further away to begin with because remember she was like, I'm not going near the fire guy. That's like my
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah.
All right,
Fire does not do good with Ivy.
make your direct
Fire
engage.
bad.
Or actually, I think literally, I think directly engage. You're hitting them.
Yeah. I rolled an 8.
All right, you get to pick one.
Shit, I forget what they are. never know.
Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I'm gonna do frighten the opposition.
All right. So yeah,
Be the monster.
as you go, like a couple. So describe how you throw them back into the water. What do you do?
I think I like burst out of the water like a giant swamp thing with like a dozen arms and just like wrap around all of the ones I can grab and just start flinging them into the river like at high speeds.
All right. So as you start flinging them, however, some of the shots do strike. Go ahead and take a condition.
Okay.
What are you taking?
I'm gonna take insecure.
All right. So at this point, you've got like the people that have been knocked down. There's another group that has been knocked down previous to this, and then there's the RPG guys and the leader. Those are the only ones left. Marrow.
Zaylin, you are out of immediate danger at this moment,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll never get to use I'll save you.
Oh, that's what you, if you would have mentioned earlier, you could have popped in with something like that.
That's what I said. I'm going to use the move. I'll
Oh.
save you.
Oh no, there may
But-
be some reasons. We're not done yet.
Yeah, it made sense in the moment. So I think I'm just going to go on the offensive against this dude and kind of just like conjure up this giant shield, but at the bottom it's like pointed and just probably not great for me to get close. Not exactly fireproof, but that's why it's a shield.
That guy's
and
out.
just
The,
kinda-
the fire guy
That
is
guy's
out.
out.
Johnny, like he was actually
Alright, then
he
the other
had
guy.
one condition he could take.
Ooh. What about the other dude?
The leader?
Yeah.
The leader is still up.
Then I'm just going to stab him with a shield. It took a while to make this shield. It comes out of me.
Yes. You just like slamming the leader. Go ahead and make directly engage.
Oh no, I'm stabbing him. It's like a
Oh, yeah.
pointy shield.
Yeah, make directly engage with roll your danger.
Oh, my danger's bad. Why are my powers so combat based? All right, come on. Whoops, one of them
And I
fell.
don't think your hopeless makes a difference on that one.
Does not. Oh, come on. Well, good news. I have enough potential to upgrade. Bad news is that's
A miss.
a 1. No, a
Ooh.
2.
Yeah, he actually manages to kind of is like you come down trying to smash him with that shield. He does
Yep.
he does kind of like scoot backwards as it slams into the ground. You just look up and he's got like 2 pistols, just and he fires. Go ahead, take a condition.
Bones aren't bulletproof.
Ask John F. Kennedy. What condition you want to take?
Oof. Oh. I'm gonna go angry.
All right. Yeah, they just fire, just unloads, fires at you. From there, he is still sort of up and going. So at this point, we got the leader taking on Marrow. We've got one group that's been knocked down. We got the RPG. Well, actually, yeah, we got a couple people that have been taken out, but we've got those RPG guys still. At this point, one of them kind of runs back and grabs a couple machine guns out of the back and is like rushing back because they know that firing the machine gun or firing the RPGs right now, they're not hugely accurate on an individual. 2, they're gonna hit their own people with it.
Question.
Mhm.
How close are the 2 of them back there together? Are they pretty close or are
Pretty
they
close.
I think from where Issa is, can Obsidian see them?
Yeah.
Can I teleport over there and try to kick their ass?
Mm-hmm.
I think as soon as she got hit and then like finished off her move, like, you know, throwing that guy and like flips over and sees them like running and like sees everything's happening. She's like, I got those over there. And like clicks to the button to like boom in her glove.
All right,
Ba-boom.
make your
I
directly
like
engage.
that noise.
Boom. 4, 5, 7. And since I didn't use my +1 last
Yeah,
roll,
go ahead,
can I
go
use
ahead,
it this
use
one?
now. Mhm.
That'll give me it. So 7 on the dice, 8, 9, 10.
All right, pick 2.
For directly engage, I'm going to take resist or avoid their blows. And I'm going to surprise because I popped out of nowhere.
Okay. Yeah. So describe what happens as one of them is rushing up with like a machine gun. A couple other ones have like guns, like pistols. But one kind of run and grab machine gun is on the way back. They are looking to sort of start firing that direction. Tell us what happens when you show up in the middle.
Yeah, so as Issa's running, she hits her button and like it just poof, as I said before, back towards that area, and she basically appears like right in front of the one with the machine gun, and kind of use the momentum of her running to like sort of kind of do like a luchador wrestling move, where like she'll use the momentum of her running, grab him, turn, and just grab him and throw him against the other 2. And then just keep following after that and just trying to like knock everybody out by like punch them in the head.
Yeah, not hard. As you kind of boom, pop in and just whoop some ass there. The RPG guys are essentially taken out. At which point, though, now that all this is gone, you hear just like those of you who have a second, you hear a and then just a essentially one of the like that warehouse they're coming towards is like the door is it's not ripped open, but essentially you see these claws pop through. I mean, we're talking about 7 feet up, and claws about like this, punch through the metal, and then just slide kind of the big door open. What you see is, I'm going to throw this on the main page. Snapping Turtle is a villain that you have seen before sort of fight others. Snapping Turtle is often
He's so
working...
cute!
Where is he?
No, I'm not cute. It's underneath go to the first page, the masks page.
He's so
The
cute.
Milanote. Here, let me...
He's cute.
Okay,
That's
first of
a
all...
villain.
Here, let me get the Milanote up here.
I just reloaded. Oh my
Can I
god!
confirm very cute.
It's like a Pokemon.
Terrifying. It's terrifying. How dare you?
Pokemon.
First of all, one, how dare you? Two,
It's like Gamera.
Camera.
He's got a big little smiley face.
He's so cute.
yeah. And the thing is, you actually see what the weird thing is. You can see behind him, portions of like a large armor. Iron Flag is like no legit Third Reich cyborg thing. This is like a bunch of it's been kind of ripped apart. You see a whole bunch of stuff being placed there. Iron Flag is a sort of robot cyborg thing that has occasionally been kind of a huge pain in the ass. But here you see what looks to be an old version of it being torn apart. And you also see like a bunch of work being done. There's basically a huge workshop has been set up in that warehouse. And Snapping Turtle just sort of steps out and goes, "They finally oh, heroes. Such a shame."
He's getting rid of that Nazi turtle, so like clearly it's fine.
It kind of looks like, well, maybe. It kind of looks like somebody's rebuilding old cyborg villains here.
Yeah.
Well, I would
maybe
say
an issue.
parts of the stuff you can see back there has been ripped. Like, it doesn't look like it's being rebuilt. Possibly it's being, like, torn down.
Okay.
And you also see, like, other stuff that's being built possibly from the parts.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
good.
Yes, and then Snapping Turtle just goes, "Why are heroes always a problem? I could have handled the mob easily. Just, your best bet is to hide, children."
Ivy's gonna be like, "Oh,
So this is a big thing, right? It's not tiny. It's big.
It's about 10 feet tall.
You could easily grow that high.
yeah."
Quick question: pro or con the stuff you got in the background there?
What?
We don't know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, you're asking.
You're
us.
asking the turtle.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm shouting
I
down.
thought you were
Oh.
asking us. I'm like, who
He
are
goes-
you talking to?
Yeah, just takes a moment. She goes, "Using it to make a few changes. Iron
Alright,
Flag
this
was a
seems
Nazi asshole, but technology is useful."
All right. Based off of his tone, this still seems not great, guys. What's the plan?
Well, I want to get
We
him,
can-
put him in a tank.
So
I'm back here, and he doesn't look like he'll fit in a tank. I'm sorry.
wait, did he say
Okay.
the mob was against him?
I have an idea.
Are you gonna tell us, or are you
I'm
just gonna
gonna
do it?
I'm going to spend my 2 burn on overcharge, but I can overcome any obstacle or shape my environment. Can I make the turtle small?
Oh my
What
god!
does your thing do?
Is that one of your powers?
Overcharge. You channel the full capacity of your incredible power to overcome an obstacle, reshape your environment, or extend your senses. Spend 2 burns to take 10 when you unleash your powers. So, I want to spend my 2 burns to make the turtle small.
What powers do you have?
Overcome an obstacle, reshape your
No,
environment, or
what
extend your
powers do you
senses.
have? The thing is, this goes on the
My-
powers that you have. Which
Okay.
What
Oh,
are,
okay.
what are
Then
your
my,
powers?
my telepathy and telekinesis.
Oh yeah, so that wouldn't work on that in that case.
I mean, maybe use overcharge to get her, see if he's cute in there.
You could use telekinesis to build a giant tank around it,
Telepathy to convince him, like, get a different job.
or to become our
like
team
like
pet.
Wanda Maximoff,
Yeah.
like into his head.
You and I have always been married.
How open are those gaps in his armor?
Oh, in Snapping Turtles?
Yeah.
Snapping Turtles, not at all. Like Snapping Turtles, that armor is. I mean, it is like a robot suit.
Ivy,
Right,
I
okay.
believe in your vine's ability to penetrate any hole.
I'm good at fingering technology. So he is. Is it a person in a robot suit, or is it just a robot suit?
You are not sure, but it is. It is. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
it looks like a mecha type thing.
Only one way to find out.
People,
Ivy
you got to figure out,
penetrates.
folks. Someone got to figure out what you're doing soon because Snapping Turtles not waiting as long as y'all are.
No.
Oh,
Ivy's gonna penetrate him.
Wording, man. Wording.
Phrasing.
Oh no, I'm aware. Ivy is gonna like rush at him and then just like wrap their tendrils around like his legs and arms and just like get all up in the goods and like figure out where they can connect to like
Ack.
do
You're
the stuff.
Go ahead,
making these
make
specific
an
hand
unleash, make
motions.
an unleash your powers roll. Yes,
Please, God.
As Snapping Turtle starts like rushing forward.
Anything you need from the team. Anything.
9. Oh, sorry, no, 10. 11.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm bad at math. I rolled a 6 and a 4 and I got a +1.
Okay. So you're locking up parts of the armor, or
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm also going to. I know it's a robot suit at the very least, correct? So
actually, when you get a hold of what happens is there is no one inside of it. It appears to be that she is essentially linked to the suit now. The consciousness is now a part of it, and you basically kind of like, so what are you trying to do inside that suit?
I was trying to basically figure out what's going on inside it, and maybe even take control of it if that's an easy thing to do or a difficult thing to do, whatever.
All right, so yeah, in this case, as you kind of reach into it, you can kind of feel like inside of it, Ilsa just, how are you here? And like, there's a moment where you can see her disembodied conscious, kind of there, sort of along with
Is this
you.
Virus? Is this Sexy Ghost?
No.
Oh.
Someone else. And as she's kind of seeing you, the two of you kind of end up fighting at this point. So at this point, you have got the armor is sort of locked up as they are having a bit of a battle in between. What does everyone? What do the rest of you do while it is now just kind of locked up this way with Ivy fingering it?
I
I
went around.
know I started it, but every time.
I already went this round, so I'm not. I'm gonna wait for y'all to go before I go again.
I think
Um,
Johnny. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I was just gonna question. Go ahead.
Johnny wants to because he's not engaged with anyone or anything at the moment. I think he wants to fly to the back of it and see if there's a compartment or anything noticeable. I assess the situation.
Yeah,
Like,
make
I
a
don't know
roll.
what the
Make a roll to
basic-
assess.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out if there's a compartment that I can just open and flick a switch.
Make a roll plus superior.
Superior. Yeah, that's not happening. That's a 3.
Yeah, so as you go ahead, mark potential. As this happens, it's kind of in this thing. You actually do get to see on its back, as it's kind of going up, there's these things open up, and you see, looks like the heads of missiles there. And then
No.
these things just kind of hit the ground hard, partly because Kirby, because Ivy is rushing along there. Everyone who's on the ground right now, except for Issa, since you were far enough back, take a powerful blow. Roll plus conditions marked.
Is that me?
Is that
You are
include
not on the
people over
ground,
by
and
the?
Issa's far enough back. So this will
Okay.
be Zaylin, Marrow, and Ivy.
So it
Or-
includes people near the mob.
Yep.
Oh,
8.
Luckily, I wasn't on the ground.
all right. I am going to finally use my legacy move. Never give up, never surrender.
What's that do?
When you take a powerful blow from someone with a far great, would you say that their power is far greater than mine?
Yeah.
I would say so. Use this move instead of the basic roll plus savior. On a hit, you stand strong
Wait,
and choose one of the following. But
Wait,
let's
wait,
see if
wait,
I hit.
wait,
first.
go back. Does it say, was that for take a powerful blow?
I thought you said we were taking a powerful blow. Did I
Yes.
mishear that? I'm so sorry.
No, you are taking a powerful blow. Was that what you said you roll for that?
Yeah, you roll plus savior.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I think you said instead of rolling plus savior, so I was confused.
yeah, instead of the basic move, you roll
Gotcha.
plus savior.
Okay. So Sarah, you got an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby,
Oh shit.
roll plus conditions. Fuse is 2.
I rolled a 4.
All right, you do get the mark potential.
Oh, that's good. Rolling bad on a powerful blow is
Oh,
Yeah.
I rolled bad like 3 times.
Oh yeah, remember mark potential. Anytime you fail, if you have a miss, so a 6 or below, mark potential. Mara, what'd you get?
Okay, so I got a 10, but considering it's plus savior, I think it works the usual way and not the like trying to roll high.
No, because
'Cause
it,
it says-
it would still be the same thing. It's just usually it means your plus savior. No, let's take it back. You don't want to roll that right now because you have 1 condition.
Yes.
Rolling with plus savior right now. Usually that's if you have like 5 conditions or like 4 to 5 conditions, you can still keep going.
Yeah, but it's not like it burns up or anything. And I could get an opportunity or add to the team pool.
Okay, so what does yours do again?
I could get an opportunity or add to the team pool or keep the attacker's attention. And then
I'm
if
gonna
I
copy and paste into chat.
Yeah, because it
There you
seems
go.
confusing for. Oh, here we go.
Use this move instead of the basic move. Roll plus savior. So it just instead of actually rolling take a powerful blow, you just use this move instead.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I was trying to get at.
and what'd you roll?
Um
Didn't you say 10?
10 total.
Okay, so it looks like it only has 7 to 9. Oh, 7 to 9 mark condition. Okay, so you get to choose one.
Yes.
What do you want to use there?
I think as this because this the turtle dude is hitting all of us, right?
Mm-hmm. Like
I think
the
at that-
missiles like come down and basically a shockwave comes out from them.
I'm the only person who's staying to continue to deal with the mob boss. So I kind of have to do a ranged thing, so I can't really rally or keep the attacker's attention. So I'm just gonna say, as those missiles open up, I just do take one, but just shoot off one of my own bones to just, I don't know, stab it in the missile hole, I guess.
Okay, well, we'll have an opportunity for you to do the next thing against. Now, the other guy, like, because those guys are also on the ground, so they're getting hit by it too. That'll give you an opportunity in a moment to do something else. Kirby, you want to tell us how you stand strong?
I think I just am like gripping tight as I can to the snapping turtle's armor and maybe putting as much of myself into the armor as I can.
Okay. Zaylin, you had you said what is it? What'd you roll again?
I had 8.
8.
I had 8.
So yeah, you need to choose one of those.
I don't know how I would verbally provoke a teammate. I don't know how giving ground. I mean, I have to struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions, but this might actually send me out next round.
Okay, so yeah, you are now completely
Let's-
full up on conditions.
Yep.
Oh no. Does
Mm-hmm.
that
All right.
mean your regenerate thing goes off again?
No, it means I actually it means like I do the same. I either have to run away or pass out at the end of the
Yeah.
session. Like that's all that means. But
Yeah, so as you get
yeah.
struck kind of hard by it, Marrow, as you said, you kind of throw one out there to actually get inside like the missile tube that's gone. It is currently open. You have an ability. You have the ability to kind of like do something. What do you do?
I mean, my main thing at a distance, which is where I'm at right now, is just shooting bones. Other people, do you have anything creative that I'm missing?
You could you also could move that space in this time if you want to do something like on it.
All right, I
Is
guess
the
I
mob
will.
boss still shooting at her?
No, Mob Boss also got hit by this. Everyone on the
Is
ground.
my boss knocked out now, or is he just?
Got his
phased?
ass knocked pretty far down.
Okay.
Issa, you do have a couple RPGs near you.
Would shooting those off hit Ivy?
Depends.
He's got a lot of ivy to
And
go
I mean,
around.
technically,
I can take
Johnny's
powerful
on
blows.
the back of
Meryl,
me.
I
what do you
think,
do?
I think, yeah. Obsidian's gonna like hears that and like turns and sees and like taps comms like, "Do you need me to fire the big boys?"
No, Ivy's wrapped in it.
I say yes. Do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Also,
And
Meryl,
if
my
I
arm
didn't
just
even-
crashed.
Meryl, did
Um,
you want your the bone that strikes to actually like block open one of the missile shafts?
Yeah, sure. And
Okay.
Just create an opening.
All right.
All right, so
That could
are we-
essentially be a team from. We'll say a free team from Marrow that could give a +1 on that.
nice. And I think Issa's gonna be like, "Ivy gave consent. Everybody, get it out now."
Okay.
And you'll see Issa actually, because y'all didn't realize she actually knows how to handle a gun and RPGs. You actually just see her like starting to pull it up and like load it and like aim it.
Issa, do you know what? Sorry, not Issa. Obsidian, do you know how to use those things? They're dangerous.
Yes, get the fuck out.
I grab Marrow and like, well, I want to grab Marrow when I'm ready and like use my powers to, like bring out. Is there any like pieces of like material like metal or like steel or anything around that we can use as shielding?
Yeah.
As you do that, I just start making a hamster ball out of bone for us.
All right, where's Johnny?
Put metal on the outside. It's not very bulletproof.
Johnny's on the back of the turtle.
Issa's like,
Hit,
get the
hit Johnny.
fuck out.
Hit
I
Johnny.
think Johnny's gonna like just go straight up. And he's also gonna just like make sure that there's nobody gonna die in this explosion.
All
Because
right.
if there is, he's gonna like grab them and get them out of there.
3. And Issa's counting down. Oh, okay, all right. It's gonna fire.
Fire!
Fire.
Fire in the hole.
Roll directly engage.
You take it a +1.
You get a play. I think other people's team. They can also spend some team on here pretty easily with stuff that's happened. And remember, you have a -2 to directly engage.
Go
Someone
ahead.
else
I'm
spend a
not
team.
afraid.
Okay,
Oh,
you're good. What'd you roll?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, only afraid is as a -2 directly. So I rolled 5, 9, 11, 12. What was that
Shit.
+1?
All right. So
Yeah.
as you fire, you get to pick 2 on that directly engage.
I'm gonna pick kind of obvious resist or avoid blows. I'm kind of far away. And going to frighten the opposition.
Yeah. So as it there's an explosion, and we're gonna take its sort of anger move as it actually like is flying like towards the edge of the docks. As the part of it sort of explodes, as it sort of like takes a moment, it looks back not at you but at the armor and such that was inside, as well as the other things it's been working on, and actually leaps into the bay.
Who does this?
This is Snapping Turtle. Snapping Turtle's been hurt bad from that explosion, which
Oh.
threw it off there. So it took the condition as far as the thing. It is fleeing. It's in the water, and you see almost
Can I
like
do something?
Godzilla for a second. It just
Can I do something?
Yep.
I want to use that. I want to use that power now. I want to use that power now. I want to use the where is it? I want to use the overcharge to like actually like nope, not happening. Like and like use my power to like reach in and
Grab
basically
him?
pull him out of the water and hold the air. Like you are not going anywhere. So, like I'm
Ivy's
just like
still
chill.
inside his armor too.
well. Did you say you kind of came back because like Issa was firing
Oh.
the machine?
No,
gun?
I held
Ivy
on to
just-
him.
Ivy just wanted to be riddled with bullets.
No,
Well, so-
I
well,
held
well-
on to him to make sure he didn't move.
No, the thing is, well, you're not going to be able to necessarily stop that from moving when it gets, especially when it gets struck with that. So it has ripped itself away from you on this one.
Okay.
right. So I'm gonna spend my 2 burns to just hold them up in the air, like out of the like pull them from the water and hold them in the air, like just
Okay, what do you roll for that?
I'm spending my burns. It's spend 2 burn to take 10 plus when you unleash your powers. So I don't think I roll. I think I just
Okay, yeah. So
spend
you
my
take
burns.
the 10 plus. Yeah. So it kind of grabs. It is trying to swim away. You manage to kind of grab it and then bring it back up.
And I'm just holding it in the air.
My dead
I
theater
think-
teacher from high school just tried
And it's on
to
its back,
text me.
and it's just like
You're who?
My dead theater teacher from high school just tried to send me an IM.
What?
Zero followers, zero posts. Someone hacked her account or created another one. Yeah,
Jesus.
Judy's
Yikes.
dead. That's a not a good person to choose.
Oh, yikes.
They shouldn't laugh at the dead part. But
Yeah,
like,
I
that
was
is
just
funny.
I just looked down and saw that. I'm like, the fuck?
I have a friend on my phone who passed away a couple years ago, and I can't change his name, but his phone's been reassigned to someone else in our department, so I get calls from his phone regularly.
Oof.
I hate it, but
The-
I don't want to change his name.
Oh fuck! At this point, you should. That's someone else. Like,
Yeah.
I guess bone cage.
yeah,
Yeah.
you manage to catch as it kind of like hit like just as it's going for the water. You kind of scoop it up, and it's just like just sitting there trying to make its way into the water. What do folks do?
Question, real quick,
Yeah.
because Ivy didn't move whenever the RPG went off.
How much did Ivy get shot?
Ivy, you will also take a condition on that one.
Sorry, Ivy.
Very fun.
I just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure that we were
sure.
playing the game correctly.
No, I was waiting. I was
Uh,
literally just
T-
waiting for that to happen.
Teacher, you were gonna assign homework.
Is Marrow is Bone still holding open that missile compartment?
that's actually where Issa struck. So like that part is ruined.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm just gonna start working on the bone cage.
I think Johnny just kind of like wants to disable this thing and is gonna just try to shoot a fire blast at it to like while it's suspended.
All right, so
To
directly
just
engage.
try to. Dice don't fail me now.
Please, God, don't commit a murder. We're still not 100% sure if that's a robot or a person or what.
8.
All right, choose one.
I resist or avoid their blows.
Okay, so
Just-
let me get back to where.
Like I'm not trying to like do enough damage to kill or destroy it. I'm just like enough to like disable it. If that makes sense.
You want to give it a brulee crust. You don't want to give it a big old charcoal burn.
Yeah. Whatever
Yeah.
that means.
I don't know.
Trying to figure
It
out.
sounded right.
Roast
at
it
the
like a
moment.
marshmallow.
Yeah, it's like marshmallow, not like gently. Don't set it on fire.
Not like Michael does it.
Okay, first of all, if you do not put those on fire, you suck as a human being.
I don't mind them on fire. I just can't I can't have them be like a carbon block.
Okay, I'm trying to find what. Okay, I misplaced. I maybe accidentally deleted part of Snapping Turtle stuff. Let me.
Oh no. Snapping
no.
Turtle doesn't exist anymore.
No, it's not that big a deal. All right. So as it strikes, I'm going to take its afraid move. As it does this, like, what are you using to hold it, Zaylan?
It just my powers. I have the telekinesis.
Okay.
I'm just holding.
So at this point, when it does it, it's been held there for a moment. It actually lashes out, bursts that bubble, and then just it kind of hits. That's what its afraid move. It kind of hits, and it's floating on the water at this moment before it is about to try to flee. What does someone do?
Ivy, snag it again.
Yeah. Vine whip. Bulbasaur.
Ivy uses Vine Whip.
Ivy uses Ivysaur uses Vine Whip.
It is very effective. Hopefully,
I'm gonna skeet some vines at this guy.
Directly
Oh, God.
engaging it, or are you unleashing, or what are you doing?
Oh fuck! I just took fucking afraid. What does cow others mean?
What?
It
When
means
you
make them
f-
afraid.
Okay, when you frighten, intimidate, or cow others. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just directly engage, but I'm at a -1 at this point. So.
You're all right.
Oh boy, that's a 6 plus 1 -2, so 6 -1 is a 5. I leveled up.
All right. As you kind of you said you're just trying to grab a hold of it.
Yeah.
It snaps through as it like goes underneath the water. Go ahead, and take one more condition.
Oh no.
And it goes underneath the water and then just is gone from sight.
Yet.
I think that's when Issa appears, like with the RPG on her shoulder, because I don't think she had the right mind of dropping. She's like, "Oh shit, is everybody okay over here?" I was given the golden head.
It's good.
Yeah, fine.
Ivy
where'd it
is
go?
looking rough.
Shit, I am so sorry. Are you okay? Like, and Obsidian's gonna go like inspect the wounds, just be like, "Fuck, I'm so sorry." Like,
It's fine. I told you to shoot it. I just thought we were gonna get him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Johnny and see if I have something to do. I'm gonna go up to Johnny like, you saved me. Thank you.
No problem. It's what we do.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Johnny, you're
Still
such a nerd,
awkward.
giving thumbs up, really.
Great job, Zaylen. You did
job, Ned
super
Doc.
good.
I give you a chuck on the shoulder.
Well, if you guys want to take Ivy and get them cleaned up, Marrow and I can wait for the press to get here and the police and all that and go through that rigmarole.
Well,
Unless-
we can bundle everybody up into a nice little package for them too, before we head out. Because Ivy, I don't think. Do you want to be in the media right now? No. Okay.
No.
I respect your choice, but also, it's important to influence public opinion in such a way that my brother looks like a jag
I mean, he
pursuing
goes on his
pursuing a
own.
sweet young person riddled with bullets.
To be fair, your brother would spin this.
Yeah.
True.
us
He-
That's
being the bad
why.
guys.
Yeah.
He is already known as a jag.
This is why I'm suing.
Chuck Carlson would say it's animal abuse. Straight up.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
robot.
But it's a turtle.
He would leave that convenient part out of it, though.
Mm-hmm.
A turtle trying to resurrect the
I
rights
swear.
of this country.
If I ever
The
get find this alone with
rights.
that man, I'm going to.
I know.
I think I'm gonna. After that conversation, I think I'm gonna call Detective Kinnick and be like, "Hey, we're at the docks. We wrapped everything up. No one was injured. No property damage. We did good.
Oh,
Joe.
Yeah, you hear the police sirens in the distance.
Minimal property damage."
I think.
Yeah,
I
she
think
goes,
as
"People
Johnny's
are on their
talking,
way."
The Nazi turtle robot escaped.
To be fair,
I
the
think
turtle
as-
robot's not the turtle's not the Nazi.
I know,
No.
but he's
It
I'm
was
taking
just-
apart the Nazi.
I know,
Yeah.
but like we're still not clear what his goal was with this.
Mo, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as Johnny's calling Detective Kenneth, I think Issa's gonna take a quick look around at like inside the warehouse to see exactly what has survived and what exactly was probably going on around here.
How much
Right.
the turtle might have been a Nazi.
So the warehouse itself, what you can see is there are a couple of the what's his name? There's
Iron Patriot.
the couple of Iron Flags armors that are there, some smaller ones and such. A lot of them have been ripped up, and it looks like the stuff that's being put together looks like a new Snapping Turtle armor is being created from these various pieces. The ones like you definitely see like the color scheme has been changed. Any of the Nazi logos and such have been like forcibly ripped off and thrown into a corner. But you have here a new armor being built in this warehouse.
Basically, this was Snapping Turtle's armory where he was trying to just make himself a better suit.
looks like at the very least, like or Sammy Turtle maybe found an Iron Flag, place where Iron Flag had kept a number of
Spare
like,
parts.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna turn to to I guess Johnny, who's still on the phone with Deck again. He's like, they're gonna need a truck to move all this.
Okay. I'm sure they got it.
All right. Ivy, you want to head out? Salen, you staying or are you coming?
I'm staying. I'll
Okay.
help them.
I think Issa's gonna look at everybody's like, good job and thanks.
Okay.
Wildfire, Marrow for handling media. Appreciate it.
Problem.
So
No
are
problem,
you two
Obsidian.
staying to handle the media and everyone else is taking off, or what is everyone else
And
doing?
Zalen's staying.
And,
So
and I'm
Zay-
staying too.
Okay. So as this is getting ready, there's suddenly there's a burst in the sky, and you feel like the dubstep beat almost like strike you straight in your looks like almost like straight in the chest. And there is a large flash comes from the rift,
Oh no.
and there's suddenly like a bit of it like starts to like rip open further.
Oh no.
You want to take a quick bio break?
Yeah.
Okay, before coming back for like probably the last half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, let us take it's been 10 minutes.
Mhm.
All right,
What?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
go ahead.
put 10 minutes on the Be Right Back, and we will be back shortly. All right, and we are back for the last probably what half hour or so.
Mhm.
All right, so yeah, you feel that kind of just sort of hit through. The rift itself rips open wider.
Oh no.
And Zale, you can kind of feel it's different than it was previously when essentially the other alien came through, where you had felt all the pain and such. Like you feel just sort of a tug, but you are not as like essentially you do not open up to the hive mind as soon as that thing opens up further, which is what had happened before. But you do sort of still feel a little bit of a tug towards it when that happens.
Oh god.
This is normal. This could be normal.
This is bad.
The fuck is going on?
Normal.
The rift is expanding.
That's a bad thing, right? That should be a bad thing, right?
Johnny, tell Detective Koenig the rift is expanding.
I'm sure they're aware. I'm pretty sure everyone is aware. That was not quiet.
Is anything coming out of the rift?
Right this second, no, but there's like some pulsing happening with it.
Oh, pulsing isn't normal. Pulsing isn't normal.
Should we do something about that?
What is there
Sure.
to do?
Sure,
I
let
don't
me
know.
fly up and just pull it closed.
Have you tried that, Johnny? Don't be condescending to Obsidian. Maybe that would work.
I can't breathe in space.
I mean, Ivy could pull it closed.
How are you gonna get there, Ivy?
I don't know. I was just
Johnny,
thinking of,
fly Ivy up.
like a giant suture, like with all
Sure,
this, you know.
let me carry the flammable one on my flaming body as I fly them up to the rift.
Technically, everyone here is flammable.
Mm-hmm. True. Even Johnny.
Except for Johnny.
I mean, technically, he's flammable because he turns in fire all the time. So,
Um,
but it doesn't affect him.
He's both flammable and inflammable.
That'd be crazy if you were on fire, but like if you ever accidentally picked up a hot kettle, you'd be like, oh fuck.
Every time
do
he
think
was on
that's
fire,
actually how it works.
I have a headcanon that Johnny does not like spicy food. Like he
I
is
don't.
like
I don't at all.
Okay.
There was a time where Issa cooked for him, and he was like, "Not very good."
He like was very calm about it. Then he went home. He's like chugged like 10 cokes. Like, ugh. All right.
Secret spice intolerance.
So pulsing. I look like at Obsidian. I'm like, has that happened before? I can't remember. I usually don't look at it when it does stuff.
No, I haven't seen anything like that before. And I think she's like Googling on her phone, like, has the rift pulsed before?
none of
What
this
does
is
Google
normal.
say?
like nothing like this has happened before.
This isn't normal. This isn't normal at all. This is
Then the
bad.
fuck are we gonna do? Do we do anything? Do we tell the government? Do we tell
I'm sure they're aware.
Omegas? Ugh.
With all due respect, this isn't our problem.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll stay
Okay.
here. If something comes out, we'll befriend or fight or
Other
fuck
things.
it.
Say fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you
Not
shenanigans?
aliens.
Space protection? I don't
Sexy
know.
aliens, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll do
mean,
one of
we-
those
we have-
three things,
we have
and then
we have sexy ghosts. Why not sexy aliens?
yeah,
Exactly.
surely a sexy teenage ghost could come through there.
Yeah, why not?
On that note, Ivy and I are gonna head out because the police are about to be here. And
Bouncy
media.
time.
We'll keep an eye out, like while y'all do your thing with the media stuff. We'll
Mhm.
keep an eye out on that.
Are y'all meeting up afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I feel like they're
yeah.
probably not going to want to, like, we'll give a rundown to the police, but I feel like the media is probably not going to want to talk to us. They're going to be like setting up cameras and be like, yeah, you guys did a thing. It's pulsing.
Yeah. Yeah, so the thing is like the police are interested, the media and stuff are not showing up now because everything else is going. The police kind of come through and you get some questions about what's happened. It turns out the videotapes, the video from the docks, they can access, so they're able to go back and see the stuff that happened. And after a quick like debriefing, they're like, "We'll get a hold of you if there's any other questions."
Wonderful.
problem.
Here's
Okay.
our
Yeah.
agent's number.
Yeah, and they've got like a bunch of the Russian mobs like locked up. They're putting them away, and as they're going into it, one of the officers sort of mentions as they're talking to you, pops back out and goes, "Yeah, it looks like we have a whole bunch of Iron Flag like android bodies in storage here. It looks like whatever happened here, they managed to find those before it got reactivated."
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Yep.
All right. I look at Marrow and Azale. I'm like, back to the team.
Yeah.
It takes some time
Right.
while they're kind of doing all that. What are Ivy and Issa doing?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Are we back in the Intrepids that we're meeting back up? Is that right?
You can.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 I think as soon as I get there, I think Issa's like, all right, how do I help with wounds? I'm first aid certified, but not
My
water.
brothers are great at not getting shot.
I'm not sure, honestly. Had we ever discussed this before?
We've made some jokes that you
Use
But
the
you have
miracle
plant-
grow.
you have Miracle Grow that your
Oh,
mom
yeah,
uses
yeah,
like
yeah.
grafting
as like
stuff.
as
That's
like
right,
baby
yeah.
grower, like basically just rub it all over yourself.
Yeah. Just give me some fresh soil.
I feel like the bullet.
Uh,
I mean, you're not supposed to, but I feel like the bullet has to come out if there's any like in you.
Oh yeah, they probably will. They will.
Yeah, I think Issa's like, do you want help getting those out? I've done that before too.
Yeah, and they like pull out their arm, and like it's like one of their main bigger arms or
Yeah.
normal arms.
This
I
is
think
getting
Issa's gonna like
sexual,
pull off
isn't
her.
it?
I think Issa's gonna like undo her belt and like pull it and like be like, bite on this. It's
Ivy,
not be pretty.
Ivy gives you the eyebrows.
Shut up. Not right now.
And then
As like she's holding like a butcher's knife ready to like dig those things out.
bites the belt.
Bites the bullet. Yeah, I think Issa's just gonna like, she grew up around violence. She learned not only how to avoid it, but also how to heal from it. So she's using that knowledge to starting to like take care of at least what she can with Ivy by like removing the bullets and any debris from like the explosion. If there's any liquor here, he's just gonna use that to like clean the wounds. Yeah, that'll help, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
It works on humans. It should work on plants.
Guess we'll find out.
Plus, that just makes Ivy like really drunk by accident.
Yeah. It gets into my
Drunk
bloodstream.
Ivy's fun, Ivy.
Drunk Ivy is fun, Ivy.
Yeah. And eventually,
And-
just we'll find like scraps of like sheets or something, and just like start
You start doing that.
wrapping them up.
Lisa hears is
You or this man, Oscar Isaac.
sorry.
Damn it.
I was gonna hit
See,
the-
here's that and is like,
That's an
"What?"
easy
Bigger
choice.
daddy than him. I'm older than him. Although he's a real daddy, he's got kids and I don't. But daddy is a state of mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm a daddy.
Why is she hearing that?
It's just that look that Kirby gave earlier. I'm like, that's a wrap me up.
Mhm.
All right.
Daddy.
Bite the hair.
Yeah, and I think, yeah. Oh yes. Ah, perfect. You knew that.
Okay.
And I think as she's done, she's gonna like gently pull the belt away, like from Ivy's mouth, and be like, "How you feeling?"
Better now.
Good.
Thanks.
Go ahead and roll
about that.
comfort and support, Issa.
Yeah, I could kind of do that. Maybe, I don't know.
Plus
Comfort and
mundane.
support.
probably having a negative in that somewhere.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got a +1, but I am angry, so
-1.
yeah, -1.
Just roll good.
That's a 6 on the dice. So it's gonna be a 5.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't change anything there, but go ahead and mark the potential.
I will.
Ivy takes another condition.
No! I'm trying to make you feel
She
better.
pulls the belt
You're
away.
ch-
Starts choking.
All right. So everyone shows up as
And I think I think that's what happens. Ethan's gonna like go in for a kiss and then starts hearing everybody come in, and she like quickly backs away.
Aw.
That reflects the dice.
Hello, everyone.
I don't know why my thing started going off again.
And y'all just see like Obsidian just putting her belt back on just to like.
Oh, good. The classic, like from the movies where you bite it when you're in pain.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
that
I had
was
to pull
what
out some
we were
bullets.
doing. Yeah.
And you see a little bowl full of bullets and shrapnel. You want to keep these, Ivory?
Yeah, probably. I'm
Yeah.
weird like that.
You can make
mean,
a
I-
necklace.
I keep all mine
Yeah.
too, so that's fine.
How many do you have?
What?
How many do you have?
I'd say a dozen.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm. Let's not get into that conversation right now.
All right. So what happens is y'all get back.
So how did that go?
Fine.
Good as
They ask
expected.
questions.
Mostly police stuff. The media's pretty,
Preoccupied.
Oh shit, we should probably keep an eye out on the thing.
On the rift.
Yeah. How's everybody else looking? Anybody else wounded? Need some first aid? Anybody else get shot?
Isa's
No.
really good with a belt.
I mean, I chucked a pretty good
Mary,
pretty
weren't you
good
shot?
bone.
Weren't you shot at? Or
Yeah.
did it bounce off bone?
I was shot at. It didn't take. I don't think.
Let me look. Come here. Where were you shot?
Torso.
As this happens,
Alright.
you hear like a sound like tearing paper.
Oh, that's not
And
good.
in the air, like a tip of a sword just kind of strikes through the air and then cuts down, and then you hear both machine gun fire and what sound like the armor fire from Blake Industries. It opens up and you can see what's like a server room on a military base. And La Espada, as she cuts through, grabs the Intrepids who are in this sort of like chained almost in these chair things, and just kind of pulls through as fire from a different portal there starts to chew up parts of the servers.
Jeez.
Is the firing coming out at us, or is it just happening within
No,
the
it's
picture
just sort
frames?
of happening. So she follows through. Like right now, the Intrepids are partway through that portal.
I think
gonna-
he's just gonna
can I-
run over and help grab.
Cover. Bone cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, Zaylen? Sorry.
I was gonna do the same thing. I was gonna run over and try to
You can
help.
grab a chair. I'll grab a chair, and we can just.
Yeah.
All right. So as you kind of pull them through, La Espada just kind of flicks the sword and it just sort of shuts. And there's kind of quiet again for just a moment as she hits the ground. Like she's been hit a couple times, not bleeding out but hurt, and just taking some deep breaths. The Intrepids look like they're sort of barely conscious, and both look very gaunt.
Yeah, I think. Are they? You said they're barely conscious. So if Issa does the eyeball thing, they're eyes are
they're here, but they're definitely out of it. They've been malnourished. They've been drained.
Can you work open the security the restraints in the chairs? Can you use your work it open?
Magic fingers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Issa, can you start treating La Espada?
Mo
Did Issa
froze.
freeze?
Yeah.
Or Mo's got a bad sneeze. It's coming.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was going.
Yeah, give
on
it a
first.
second. Nah, y'all lost me for a second earlier.
Yes, I will undo their bindings.
Okay.
Johnny, I guess can you
Say it
keep an
like
eye on
that.
the
I will undo their bindings.
stop saying it like that. Ivy. Johnny, can you keep an eye on the perimeter?
Gladly.
Yeah, especially
It runs out the door.
yeah.
Mo, you back with
Obsidian,
us?
can you treat La Espada's wounds?
Yeah, I was going to my something froze or something. Sorry. So
All right.
It's all right.
No,
And
no idea what happened. So
I-
I missed like a good like minute of that.
I don't really have much that I can do. I guess I'll go get a cold towel for them.
They are now unwrapped.
All right. Yeah. So as you kind of like get in, like pop them out of those chairs and stuff. Shortly afterwards, the Intrepids and Zaylen, you both feel like they're actually there's a thing where there's like something's pulling strongly at you from above. For the rest of you, you almost see like what's almost like a second image of themselves, almost being kind of like pulled up out of them. Like you can see like the face and such underneath, but it's almost like a ghost of it is almost being pulled up like out of it. And there is
This happened to me too.
yeah, and like you
Oh, wow.
you feel this incredibly strong pull, and there is a ripping sound on the roof. As
Oh,
part of it gets just peeled back and then flung up towards the rift.
This
Am I
the
seeing
roof
all
gets
this
pulled
from
off.
outside?
Yeah, it's like you hear the you see part of the roof literally fly up towards the rift. And you're kind of like
Is this
doesn't seem to be-
happening anywhere else?
does not seem to be happening anywhere else.
Oh, it's about us.
I mean, I think it's more
It's
about.
It's about the boys.
I think
Hey,
it's about
guys.
Rift people.
The roof thing is only happening here.
I figured, Johnny.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cool. Great.
Ivy, you see
Great.
the Intrepids start to lift up into the air.
I'm gonna
Zaylen too a little bit.
grab them.
I'm gonna
wanna-
grab Zaylen.
Okay.
Bone cage
Wait,
to the
spell,
ground.
the spell does not from space, so the spell does not.
Yeah, it
Being
was a
like-
spot. Like none of the rest of you are being pulled up. Yeah, as you sort of grab them, you kind of like stop them as they go up about like 8 feet, but it like you can feel a pull. It's strong.
I think Issa's gonna at least get a spell to like to a safe place, maybe into the kitchen to
Okay.
like just so if anything goes down, she's not gonna get any more harm done to her.
Were you getting raptured?
Zaylen, I'm so excited that
Ivy
you
has
made
been
a
a
first
bad
Earth
girl, so-
reference.
Yes,
We're in dire straits, but high five.
yeah. Zaylen, the cage is the only thing that's keeping you from flying upwards right now.
Oh god, this is weird. This is so weird.
I know
Ivy,
they're wet.
Yeah,
you start to feel them
it's not
being
that-
pulled with more and more strength.
I am gonna hold on as tight as I can.
All right. As you hold on as tight as you can, you feel yourself like ripped up off of the ground as like they're the ones sort of being pulled, but something about you is interfering with it. As it,
Johnny,
whatever
we
it
need
is starts
help
to
in here.
grab hold of you as well.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna like snap, like shoot a bunch of my arms out to grab things on the ground to pull myself down.
So the rest,
Spider-Man holding the train style.
yeah. As it kind of goes, you are sort of flying up, and right now you've got like in between you and the floor, you've got all the vines and stuff in there, and you've got the Intrepids. They're like you're the one that's been pulled further up at this point, and it seems to be partly like your contact with the Intrepids. There's almost an energy flowing into you from them.
Maybe.
I think at this point, that's when Johnny bursts back in after Mara's like, "We need help in here."
And
And
I'm
Johnny's
just-
like,
I'm just screaming, somebody help me. It's
I think
pulling me too.
I think at this point, Johnny's just gonna grab any vines he can. Just like,
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
also
Issa's
gonna
gonna-
grab a vine.
Yeah, Issa's gonna come back out and try to like how high up are they now? Like as that was
Right now, you've got the Trepids are about 10 feet off the ground, but still in the warehouse. Ivy is actually outside of the warehouse, being pulled sort of further and further.
oh, shit.
and Zaylen is in. Where's Zaylen?
Bone cage.
Bone cage.
It's
Bone cage.
Zaylen, it's painful in there because that thing is pulling you hard against those bones.
And the bones are so wet. They're wet when I make them fresh.
Are the
Why-
bones cracking?
Why do they have to be wet?
They'll never crack. They might bullets maybe, but you never. This
Yeah.
Blake nonsense never.
Yeah, I think Issa's gonna try to grab some vines too and like pull.
Pulling, and I'm also gonna take out the back two spider legs and dig them into the ground, try to anchor myself.
Ivy is the vines and stuff are ripping. You still have the Intrepids kind of in between you. What do you do as it rips you up into the rift?
I scream.
As you go sort of flying up into the rift, the Intrepids drop to the floor, and Zaylen, by the same time, you also drop. You go like the rift is quite a ways up there. As you're just being pulled, and there's a moment where, as you sort of hit the sides of it, as you try to grab on, you're seeing Earth from inside the rift for a moment. Before there's a pulse of energy, and the outside it stops pulsing, but it remains still large. Ivy has disappeared. End the session.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Until Kirby is able to rejoin.
I hope you have a fun side adventure in space planned that you're going to come back and tell us, and it's going to be like one of those little things that happens on the front of One Piece where they're like, and then Enon went to the moon and he met a bunch of moon people and he had a good time and everything's fine.
Damn, Michael. I expected you to do something, but I didn't know it was going to be that.
At least that gets you out of the lawsuit.
True.
Jesus.
God,
I'm going to tell my
Ivy's
brother
poor
you're
parents. Ivy's poor parents.
oh man.
We're gonna have to tell their parents.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough scene next week.
Also, is this like a natural thing? Like,
Yes, I should have kissed them.
I don't think Blake was like, I turn on the rift and suck the two people I needed most into it. My plans.
Does the rift? Oh, I guess we'll find out next week.
The rift is sentient and it hates us specifically.
Oh my god.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell player characters. All right, you want to tell us if y'all became closer to the team in your own image of yourself or away?
I'm very much away.
Why?
Like
Why are you
what-
twisting the knife?
Quite literally.
Very, very, very far away. Fuck, man.
Or do we want to save that for next time? And just sort of like let people know where
No,
we
I can do it
find
now
you?
'cause I will forget
I
about
think
it.
now, otherwise
Yeah.
we will forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do. I am gonna say closer to the team, just on account of trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I did also grow into my own image myself, but I liked closer to the team better.
All right.
Feels better.
So, who in particular made you feel welcome?
Hmm.
You can give that person influence, and then clear a condition or mark potential.
I'm gonna say Obsidian because she's been a good team leader, and you kind of trusted us to do our own thing in this fight.
You were doing really well, so I'm going to say, I'm not even looking at your stats because I'm just going off of vibes. You done fight good. So I'm going to say danger up and mundane down.
Yes, I needed that so much. Thank you.
Welcome. And
All right. Next person.
And I'm gonna
Uh,
get rid of angry.
Who actually has influence over Johnny currently?
Nobody.
Issa.
Johnny. Or sorry, Nessa.
Not me anymore.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, I know.
I have influence over you, Johnny.
Okay. I think he grew closer to the team because of how well we worked together. And I think Zaylen is getting influence over him again. Just like he can't.
With you.
Yeah, pretty much. Like he just
Yeah, it was me.
as much as like he knows that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think Zaylen gets influence over him again. And I get to mark potential or clear a condition. And I only have one condition, so I'm gonna mark potential.
All right. Zaylen or Issa?
I have no idea.
For
I
me, oh, go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead, Mo.
I was gonna say Issa's close to the team. I'm just trying to think who. It would have been Ivy, but yeah, that last
'Cause
second kind of stop that from happening.
Michael just ripped them away from y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, can't Kirby manipulate your stats from beyond?
Beyond the void.
Does everybody have influence over me?
Let me check.
Zaylin, Ivy, Mara, Rosalina, and Johnny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I only have influence over you and Marrow, not Zaylin.
Oh, trying to think. We all did good fights. Trying to think who's.
Who was it?
Huh?
Who was fucking with the curtain? Where is he?
Kitten.
Cat.
Oh, yeah. Steve, there was a moment where I thought there was a person standing behind you, and then I was like, why does that person have like an all black face and a white little mustache or something? And I was like, oh, that's a kitten that has climbed up so high on the thing that their little face is pointing through on like the third window.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have let them in.
Right.
Well, like, they look so cute up there. And also I was like, maybe it is a ghost.
I mean, how many times is that light thing like shot down here while we were playing?
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Weird.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be Marrow.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's because just good teamwork overall, honestly. Also especially at school and then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be one of the few that handles the media. I'm like, thank you.
Okay. Hopefully your mundane isn't too low, because mundane's the one that we all want to take down all the time. I want to say, because of that one moment where you did the really good teleport move, I want to take your freak up and your mundane down.
Okay.
I feel like there's no way you have +3 freak.
I had a -2 freak, so thank you.
All right.
Hey.
And then Zaylin.
And now have a 0 mundane.
I don't know. I feel like I did grow closer to the team, but I don't know if anyone in particular. It's gonna be Johnny, I think.
Oh, yeah, finally.
Save me.
So he just
You
gets
also-
influence over you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also can't quit him.
No. It's deep. It's the deep feelings.
That's why they're orange now.
Don't brag.
I was gonna make the gnarliest sex joke right there, but I just had enough.
Please do. Please don't
Okay.
hold out on us.
Sarah said it's deep, the feelings, and I was gonna say the feelings aren't the only thing that's deep.
Very good.
Johnny canonically lays pipe.
Johnny is basically a plumber at this point.
All right.
I just love saying pipe.
We
It's
will
like
be
clear
at least.
condition,
Oh, so
clear
we'll,
condition or mark potential.
yeah. We will be at least for a while saying goodbye to Kirby and Ivy. There's a whole lot of stuff going on, including some Kickstarters. Or not Kickstarters. Are you going Indiegogo?
GameFound and Kickstarter, actually.
All right. So if we want to go through, let people know where y'all can be found. Let's let Kirby for last, and you'll be able to tell people all your stuff coming up.
Yay.
Hey, I'm Mo. You can find me all over the internet at Arena Bezos. I do a lot of tabletop stuff. I just finished Big Bad Online, so I'm giving my brain a break. Yeah.
Sarah, I'm Powerful Week 1 on TikTok and Powerful Week almost everywhere else.
Hey, I'm Nessa. Loch Nessa, LOCHNEASSA. I make tabletop TikToks, and I don't know. I don't have a lot of stuff going on other than that.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, hi, I'm Steve. You can find me at TikTok, the Dragon X. Thanks for watching.
I'm Michael, Twitter, Improv GM on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. And Kirby, let us know.
I'm
what stuff we find.
Kirby. I'm at DTRPGS on Twitter. I make tabletop games, and I have a tabletop game crowdfunding on GameFound next week. I believe will be starting, and then I have another game crowdfunding on Kickstarter in August, and I have a lot of other games, a bunch of stuff coming out. So if you're interested in following that, follow me on Twitter. I love playing with the four of you and Michael. It was really fun, and I hopefully will be back very soon.
That's our hope. And Kirby and I will both be
And we'll see if Ivy shows up.
Yeah, Kirby and I will both be doing stuff with Bards and Brews.
Yes.
At some point, I don't know. We haven't got like the dates yet.
I'll be starting probably in September because I'm gonna do that after the Kickstarter. But yes, me and Michael will both be running streams on Bards and Brews, which will be very fun.
I'll be doing pick up and play. I think we're calling it one bunch of one shots. And Kirby's yours is metal as fuck.
Mine is gonna be called Death Tour.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I'm
All right.
excited about it.
Have yourself a great evening. Later, y'all.
Bye.